Keller, a 6'1 senior, averages 27 points and about 12 or 13 rebounds per basketball game. Also for Gibbon in double figures scoring-wise, Danielle Bailey, who hits for right around 10 a game. So again, for Gibbon, it'll be Felicia Dobish and Amy Bleach the guards, Danielle Bailey and Amy Reed are the forwards, Ginger Keller is the center. Off the Gibbon High School bench tonight, we can expect to see probably Athena Sykes a little bit. Also, Jill Bleach a little bit. Jill is suited up tonight. She's coming off that ankle injury, and Jill will probably get a little bit of time tonight in this basketball game. So there you have it, the starting lineups for the two teams.
On the scoreboard, Wood River will be designated as the home team. Gibbon as the victor. Will you please stand as the Wood River Pep Band plays our national anthem? First of all, for Gibbon, number 12, Felicia Dobish. For Wood River, number 14, Jenny Rockford. For Gibbon, number 22, Danielle Bailey. For Wood River, number 30, Nikki Robbins. Number 24, Amy Reed. For Wood River, number 32, Terry Powers. For Gibbon, number 30, Amy Bleach. For Wood River, number 34, Becky Halsey.
Left to right. Ginger Keller at 6'1" against Becky Halsey at 5'9". Our official, Denny Thorell, steps into the center jump circle, tosses it up, and we are underway. Keller controls the tap. Back to Dobish, and Lady Buffs on the basketball. As expected, Wood River going to come out, it looks like, in a man-for-man. Harder's picking up Keller. Dobish with the basketball for Gibbon. Leaves it middle of the floor for Reed. Back to Dobish. Dobish with it left side perimeter now. Looks inside for Keller. Gets a low to Ginger. Ginger to right to the hoop. Misses the layup. The rebound will come out the weak side to Robbins. Robbins now will bring it for Wood River. Across the timeline. Area between the circles. Robbins goes back to Boxstetter. Boxstetter with the top of the key, a step behind it. Left side wing now to Powers. Powers wanted to shoot, nothing there in the lane. Kicks it out now to Robbins. Robbins left side wing, 15-footer that won't go. Rebound to Keller. And Keller is fouled by Becky Halsey. Not really a smart foul by Becky Halsey because Keller had inside position. And Halsey back back into Ginger Keller, and when you do that, especially reaching for the basketball, you're going to be called for that. That's exactly the case. Wood River set now to slap on. It looks like a full court press here. Looks like it's going to be a full court man-to-man, or it's actually a 2-2-1 press. 2-2-1 zone press. Dobish in the backcourt will get it off to Reed. Reed up and across the timeline along the left side. Stops as she crosses the timeline, and then hands it back to Dobish. Felicia Dobish left side wing to Bleach. Amy Bleach dribbles into the two-point area and then gives it back to Dobish. Right side key. Gives it on the wing to Reed. Back to Dobish. Back to Reed. Looking inside for Keller. Amy Reed, baseline jumper won't go, but she's fouled by Boxstatter. And on Jenny Boxstatter, personal number 1, and to the free throw line, Amy Reed to shoot 2. And that time, Wood River tried doubling down on Ginger Keller. Had a girl fronting and backing Keller. Reed from the right side looked inside to Ginger. She was covered well, and Amy took the baseline jumper and got hacked across the arm. So she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Free throws for Gibbon have been kind of up and down all year long. Some games they shoot very well, and some games they struggle. Reed's free throw is perfect. And Gibbon gets to have to wait and see as the game develops what defenses they use. Reed misses the free throw, and the rebound comes down to Halty, who clears the Boxstatter. Boxstatter up and across the timeline along the area between the circles. Boxstatter then will give it off to Robbins. Robbins with the top of the key, about a step behind. Left side wing now to Powers. Powers picked up by Amy Bleach. Gives it off to Harders, to Halty. 17-footer on the way. Halty misses. Rebound Bailey. Danielle Bailey waits for traffic to clear and gives it off to Dobish. And now Felicia Dobish again against the two-guard front for Wood River, and some pressure gets it across the timeline to Danielle Bailey with the long pass. Then back to Dobish, and now Wood River will fall back into a 2-3 zone. Left side wing, Amy Reed. Flyer inside. Jump pass to Ginger Keller, who shoots and scores. With the assist to Amy Reed, the basket to Keller, and given out to a 3-0 lead. That time an excellent look by Amy Reed with the jump pass to the inside to Keller. Boxstatter, left side wing, gives it to Powers, who fires and hits. Terry Powers gets the jumper in for the wing, and it's a 3-2 ball game at the 6-minute mark of the first quarter. And again, Wood River in that 2-2-1 press. Dobish in the backcourt, falls, and the travel is gone. Dobish Lure, a 5'9" sophomore, and she'll come on for Amy Harders. Harders a 5'8" junior. So Halty will inbound the basketball. Halty will go into Robbins. Robbins, middle of the floor to Boxstatter. Given playing that man-to-man as always do. Left side wing with it is Powers to Robbins. Down low, Halty. Halty is fouled by Ginger Keller. Shot there. Wood River will inbound to the baseline. 5:45 to go here. Ginger draws her first personal. Gibbons first as a team. 5:45 to go, first quarter. Inbound is Robbins. Left side wing to Boxstatter. Back low, Robbins from the baseline. Jumper up, misses everything. Rebound to Danielle Bailey. Both teams maybe a little district tournament jitters. They both know that it's all on the line here. The trip to the state tournament. Amy Bleach dribbles it on the left side wing. Back out top to Dobish. Dobish with it for the Lady Bucks. Left side wing to Bleach. Thought about an 18-footer. Dribbles it towards the baseline. Plays the shot up. It missed it. It ripped around and came out for her. Rebound will come down to Powers. Powers now for Wood River. Looks up the court. Crosses the timeline with the dribble. Powers stops her dribble. Goes left side wing to Boxstatter. Into the lane. Across the lane. Right side now to Robbins. Back to Boxstatter. Boxstatter. Right side wing. Jumper on the way by Powers. Terry Powers has 4. Wood River has a 1.43 lead. 5-minute mark. Long lead pass. Amy Reed across the timeline from Felicia Dobish. And Reed then will hand it back to Dobish. Wood River then will fall back to the 2-3 zone after Gibbon breaks the full court pressure. Amy Bleach left side perimeter. Ginger Keller being double teamed along the baseline. Dobish with the top of the circle to Danielle Bailey. Bailey right side wing to Reed. Reed lobs it down to Keller. Keller takes it down, shoots and scores it. Ginger Keller again from Amy Reed, and it's a 5-4 again. 4 minutes, 33 seconds, first quarter. Lady Buffs by a single point. This one has some traffic to being a great ball game. Pass into the middle to Powers. Powers with the top of the circle. Left side wing puts it on the floor with the cross-court pass to Robbins, knocked away. But Powers retrieves it near center court and then hands it back to Boxstatter. Boxstatter right side wing to Lure. Pass in the middle is knocked away and pulled down by Keller. Keller with it for Gibbon will clear it off to Dobish. Dobish now will bring it across the timeline. And again, Wood River's extended their pressure just a bit with their two-guard front. And now they'll fall back into their 2-3 zone. Keller to Dobish. Left side wing to Reed. Reed will fire a 17-footer. Miss it. Rebound. Foul is going to be called against Robbins. And on Nikki Robbins, her first, and on Wood River, third team foul. That time, Ginger Keller threaded her way through the lane very successfully. Was able to get the rebound of the missed shot, and then was bumped by Robbins checking in for Wood River, Tara Van Winkle, the 5'8 sophomore, and she'll come on for Nikki Robbins. Gibbon will inbound the basketball for the baseline. Played half of the first quarter, very low-scoring, 5-4 count. Amy Bleach to inbound. Bleach will get it into no one. It's knocked away. It's thrown out by Boxstatter. Boxstatter will bring it now for Gibbon, or rather for Wood River. Boxstatter right side wing, stops there, lobs it low to Lur. Back to Van Winkle. Van Winkle around the perimeter, down low to Lur. Lur from the baseline, turns and shoots it. Lur gets the basket. Wood River leads 6-5. And to get out that full court pressure, long lead pass to Danielle Bailey. Bailey will step across the timeline at center court, hand it back to Felicia Dobich. And the Lady Buffs want to run the offense. Right side wing, Amy Bleach goes to the baseline, tried to get it inside to Keller, double teamed, the ball knocked out of her hands by Boxstatter. 3:24 to go here for Wood River. Robbins back. Boxstatter will check out. While for Gibbon, Jill Bleach will come in for Amy Bleach. Remember, Jill playing with the sore ankle, sprained it about a week ago in practice. 3:24 to go. Dobich to inbound it here in the first quarter. Goes into Keller. Keller in the lane. Across the lane. Gives it to Bailey. Bailey shoots, and what's the call? We're going to have a foul. This one is going to be called on Nikki Robbins. On Robbins neck twice. Free throw by Bailey's in there. The first point of the night for Bay, and it's in there. So Bailey gets both free throws. Gibbon takes a 1.76 lead for Wood River. Boxstatter back in, and she'll replace Terry Powers. And Halty with the basketball in the backcourt, set to inbound it. Gibbon going to fall into their half-court man-for-man defense. Boxstatter will bring it herself. Boxstatter will be picked up, it looks like, by Jill Bleach. That's the case. Boxstatter with the top of the circle. Left side high post area, Van Winkle to Robbins. Robbins looking towards the inside. Robbins cut off at the baseline, out to Lur. Lur at the free throw line, has an open shot, won't take it. Lur just holding it there, then trying to go inside, and foul on Van Winkle. She reached over the back of Amy Reed. Given good denial, man-for-man defense. She hits the first, and she gets a bonus. Puts the first up and nails it. And misses, and the rebound comes down to Halty. Halty then will hand it to Boxstatter. An 8-6 Gibbon lead. Boxstatter will bring it across the division line. Boxstatter with it, top of the circle. Right side wing to Halty. Halty looks inside to Van Winkle at the free throw line. Back to Halty on the baseline. Again looking inside, clears it back out top to Boxstatter. With it down is Van Winkle to Harders. Harders 15-footer on the way. Missed it. Basketball is rebounded down by Van Winkle. Missed it. Loose on the floor. Tied up by Dobich and Robbins. Alternating possessions. And it'll be Wood rebounded is Robbins. Robbins from the baseline. Right side wing gives to Boxstatter. To Van Winkle. Kicks it out to Halty. Cross court with it is Van Winkle. To Harders at the high post. Back to Boxstatter. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. An 8-6 ball game here in the first quarter. With the basketball, Robbins, she traveled with it. Then put the dribble down before she took off, and the turnover call. Kearney High School just about filled to capacity tonight for Wood River. Powers will check back in and replace Hulme. She'll come on for Van Winkle. So Wood River has the starting lineup in there intact. While for Gibbon, Jill Bleach on for Amy Bleach. Jill Bleach will give it in now to Dobich, and Wood River again in that 2-2-1 press. Dobich will dribble it across the timeline. Felicia Dobich handles the pressure with the dribble. Left side wing to Reed, towards the baseline. Tried to get it inside. She's fouled, bumped by Halty. And Halty or Powers, they were both there. At the free throw line, Amy Reed hits the first, and now she'll get a bonus. Reed from the line now is 3 of 5. Gibbon as a team from the stripe is thin man. 4 in the game now for Reed. 4 for 6 from the line. It's a 10-6 Gibbon lead. Van Winkle checks in for Wood River. Van Winkle checks in for the Lady Eagles. It's Van Winkle, Boxstatter. And checking out now will be Powers. So it's Lur, Boxstatter, Robbins, Harders, and Van Winkle on the floor for the Lady Eagles. Will for Gibbon, Dobich, Jill Bleach, Keller, Bailey, and Reed. Boxstatter, left side perimeter to Lur. Down low, the pass is thrown away and took out by Dobich. Dobich now looks up court for Gibbon. 55 to go in the first period. Dobich crosses the timeline. Right side wing to Jill Bleach. Right baseline to Keller. To Dobich. To Reed. Across the lane, Keller takes it down. Shoots and scores. Hit for Keller across the lane from Amy Reed. And the Lady Buffs have jumped to a 12-6 lead. A minute 35 to go in the first quarter. With it Boxstatter into the lane. Kicks it out right side wing, Van Winkle. Van Winkle gives it back to Robbins. She shoots a 15-footer and hits. Nikki Robbins, the 15-footer. It's a 12-8 game. The net is stuck, so the official stops the game. That will, again, Wood River going to come out now in their diamond press. They're diving in one press with it. Amy Bleach against the pressure. Gives it to Dobish. Dobish with it in the backcourt. Shoots it to Ginger Keller. Keller will give it to Amy Bleach. Left side wing. Baseline to Reed. Down low to Keller. Keller takes it down. Shoots it. Ginger Keller grabbed the basketball while in midair after she kind of bobbled it going up and stuck it back in. 14-8. Keller with 8 of Gibbon's 14. A minute to go. Gibbon a 6-point lead. Right side wing. Van Winkle to Robbins. Down low to Lur. Lur shoots from the baseline. Misses. Keller pulls out the carry. Keller then will hand it off to Dobish. Dobish to Reed. Reed will bring it up and across the timeline along the middle of the floor. 45 seconds to go. Now back to Dobish. Wood River falls into that 2-3 zone. Keller in the right corner. Gives it to Dobish. To Bleach. Amy Bleach, left side wing to Reed. Reed with it for Gibbon. Cross court to Dobish. Dobish to the baseline. Cut off. Gives it to Danielle Bailey. To Reed. Reed left side perimeter. Now to Amy Bleach. Gibbon will restart the offense. Coach Bleach holds up one finger and says, well, that first sequence didn't work in offense. Let's run it down and play for the final shot of the half of the first period. They're going to do just that. 15 seconds to go here. 14-8. Amy Bleach with the basketball. Gives it off to Clecia Dobish. Down to 10 seconds left. Dobish will give it to Amy Bleach. We're down to 8 seconds left. To Danielle Bailey. To Clecia Dobish. Dobish into the corner to Reed. Down low to Keller. Shoots at the buzzer. Will count if it goes. Actually 2 seconds left. It didn't fall for Ginger, but she was fouled. And the foul to Keller. She'll get 2 there. Fouled in the act of shooting. Puts it up and counts it. Is in there. And now Keller will get a 2-second breather. Athena Sykes will come on for her. 2 seconds to go. 62 Boxstatter. Boxstatter not even really a shot. And we played 1 quarter. It's given 16. Wood River 8 back to the second period after this.
Gibbon is your one-stop shopping headquarters for quality Amoco products.
Amy Bleach and Clecia Dobish. All for Wood River. Robbins, Boxstatter, Harders, Halty, and Powers. All 5 of their original starters. Amy Bleach, left side corner to Danielle Bailey. To Dobish. Dobish top of the circle. Across the lane to Bailey. Bailey puts a shot up. Had it deflected by Harders and taken out of their mind Halty. Wood River seeing if they could make a run now. Ginger Keller on the Gibbon bench getting a breather here. Left side wing with it is Robbins. With Halty 20 feet away. Will hand it to Harders. Left side wing with it Robbins. The Boxstatter. Perimeter passing game for Wood River to Harders. Dribbles. Wanted to shoot a 15-footer and now will give it cross court to Halty. Down low baseline. Shot by Powers. Down. Terry Powers with 6. Wood River gets to within 6 at 16-10. Again, that full court pressure. Athena Sykes comes across the timeline with the pass from Dobish and gives it back to Clecia. Clecia now will set the offense in the area between the circles. Wood River staying in that 2-3 zone. Right side wing, Amy Reed. Amy will kick it back out to Dobish. Dobish back to Reed. Bad pass. It's stolen away by Powers. Powers picks off the turnover. 16-10 here score. And Wood River can get within 4. Left side, high post area Boxstatter. To Robbins, to Halty, again that perimeter passing game. To Harders. Harders, 15-footer is on the way, no good. Basketball is rebounded by Bailey. She saved it in behind her back. Good hustle play, saved it in behind her back to Dobish. 6 minutes, 35 seconds to go here, 16-10. Left side wing, Amy Bleach dribbles, stops, back to Dobish. Dobish with it left side, high post area. Gives to Bleach on the wing. Bleach will give it to Dobish. Dobish into the corner to Bailey. To Dobish, to Reed, down the lane, shoots a 15-footer, no good. Rebound, out of bounds, or is it? Now it's loose on the floor, Bailey pulled it down, and Bailey is fouled by Halty. I don't think Becky Halty meant to foul her there. This kind of slipped into her, and Danielle Bailey will go to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1. For Wood River, let's wait and see for sure. I have that to shoot 1 and 1, puts the first one up and dances. That's it. 4 in the game for Danielle Bailey, all coming from the stripe, and Gibbon leads at 18-10. 6-10 mark of the second quarter. With the basketball is Robbins. Right side wing to Halty. Halty looks inside, gives it out to Harders. Right side high post, back to Robbins. Lob down to Halty. Good entry pass. Halty shoots and scores it. Well, that time a good entry pass from Robbins under the inside to get it into Halty. Van Winkle is checked back in for Wood River. Van Winkle has come on for Boxstatter. Pressure. Basketball across the timeline to Amy Reed. Reed then hands it to Bleach. Bleach gives it to Dobish. 5 minutes, 42 seconds to go here. Gibbon with a 6-4 and 18-12 advantage. Left side wing Bleach. High post to Danielle Bailey. Bailey with it for Gibbon. Back to Dobish. Dobish wants to set up the offense. Ginger Keller on the baseline trying to run it and find a crease in there. Gives it out to Danielle Bailey into the lane. Shoots a runner off the glass. Won't go. Basketball is going to be pulled down by Van Winkle. The basket here. Wood River can pull it within 4. As close as they've been since early in the first quarter. Robbins right side wing to Halty. Halty out to Harders. Harders gives it to Robbins in the corner. Down low, lob to Halty. Knocked away by Dobish. Knocked out of bounds by Dobish. It'll be Wood River's basketball. Terry Powers will give it on right side wing to Boxstetter. Right back to Powers. He turns, shoots, misses it. And a rebound's pulled out of there by Amy Bleach. Bleach then will hand it to Dobish. And Dobish will quarterback, field general, the Gibbon Lady Buff team, and bring it up and across the timeline. Dobish right side wing to Bleach. Bleach holds it there. Still holding it. Lobs it into Keller. Nice pass. 3-second violation or a push-off against Ginger Keller. They say Ginger Keller used her off arm to push off. And on Keller, her second personal. And on Gibbon, their second team foul. So Coach Bleach and the Lady Buffs have to be a little bit careful there. They call that on Ginger Keller for a push-off. 5-2 the score. 4:48 to go here. 18-12 is your count. And across the timeline, Boxstetter to Powers to Halty. Left side perimeter. Again, that Wood River passing game. High post to Harders. Down low to Halty, knocked away by Danielle Bailey. And Wood River now really going to try and hustle it in against Ginger Keller. Pick up that third personal. Checking in for Wood River will be Robbins. Robbins will come on for whom? She'll come on for Powers. No, she'll come on for Van Winkle. Also for Wood River, Lur will check in, and she'll come in. It's midway through the second quarter. Boxstetter, left side high post area. With it to Powers. Right side, Robbins. Robbins through a screen. Doesn't take the shot. Robbins now will clear it back out to Powers. Powers with the area between the circles to Boxstetter. Boxstetter into the lane. Left side wing gives to Robbins to Powers. Powers back to Robbins. Robbins with it on the left side perimeter. Back to Boxstetter. 4:12 to go. With the basketball, right side wing is Lur. Lur will hand it out top now to Powers. Powers with it to Lur. Lur right side perimeter. Gives it off to Halty. She'll shoot a 15-footer that will go in. Becky Halty gets Wood River to within 4 at 18 in the first half of the basketball game. Pressure. Dobish across the timeline to Danielle Bailey. Bailey with it for the Lady Buffs. Will give it to Dobish, and they'll reset the offense. Gibbon in need of a hoop here. Wood River's got a bit of momentum. The high post is Bailey out to Dobish. Baseline to Reed. Reed will give it off to Danielle Bailey at the high post. To Wood River, or inside to Keller. Keller will turn and shoot. Miss. And Halty will take it out of there. Good pressure by Wood River again as they've got the double and triple team on Keller. A basket here, and Wood River can get to within 2. Boxstetter, right side corner to Halty. Cross court. Left side high post, Robbins. Robbins will give it to Boxstetter. 3:20 to go. Right side wing to Lur. Lur out top to Halty. 3-second violation against Wood River. Somebody got trapped in the lane too long. 3:18 to go here. 18-14 is your count. And again, give it take a little more time getting into the offense here. Annie Reed with the basketball. A little bit of pressure, and it's going away by Powers. And what's the call? An over and back violation against Powers. So Gibbons girls having a tough stretch here. They led at one time 18-10. Wood River's close to within 4. The inbound will be Bleach. Bleach, the Lady Buffs into Danielle Bailey. To Bleach across the sideline onto the right side wing. Into Keller. Triple team. Shoots and scores it. Ginger Keller, triple team, and just shot it over the Wood River girls, 20-14. 2:52 to go here with the right side wing is Power, or rather Robbins. The Lur, 13-footer is up and no good. Rebound is out of bounds off the legs of Felicia Dobish. Both Reed and Dobish had a chance to grab the basketball, and neither one could. It went out of bounds actually of Dobish, who touched it last. And the inbound it now will be Robbins onto the wing to Boxstetter. Boxstetter gives it out top to Powers. Powers top of the circle. Right side wing Robbins. Down low, Lur. Shot blocked by Bailey. Out of bounds this time off Ginger Keller's hand. Left side wing to Powers. Powers. High post to Halty. Cross court to Lur. She'll fire a 17-footer that will miss. Basketball is pulled down by Reed. Reed then will hand it off to Dobish. The Wood River fans will have another foul called against Keller. Long pass across the timeline. Bailey loses it, picks it up. And now they're going to call it travel against Danielle Bailey. 2:19 to go here. 20-14. Wood River has outscored them 6-4. Right side wing Halty. To Lur at the high post. Lur has it knocked away by Bailey, then retrieves it. Gives it to Robbins. To Halty. Back to Robbins. In that perimeter passing game to Lur. Lur with it at the free throw line. To Halty, right side wing. Lob inside. Nice pass. The shot is up and in there by Powers. Powers now has 8. Wood River stays within 4. Felicia Dobish Davis. Long lead pass to Danielle Bailey. Bailey down the lane trying to get it down. Steals it away. Now back to Robbins. Robbins will come up and across the timeline. Robbins stops. Goes left corner to Boxstatter. Down low to Lure. Back to Boxstatter. Across the lane. 10-footer off balance. Won't go. The rebound is pulled down by Reed. Things heated up for the senior high school. Minute 25 to go. 20-16 nearing the end of the first half. And what has turned out to be an excellent basketball game. Bleach will give it out to Dobish. Dobish with the top of the circle. Dribbling around the perimeter of that 2-3 zone. Right side wing to Reed. Back to Dobish. Back to Reed. Reed to the baseline. Give it to Danielle Bailey. Bailey gives it back to Dobish. 1:04 to go. Right side wing to Reed. Back to Dobish. Dobish with it to the Lady Buffs to Bleach. To Dobish. Dobish into the lane. Keller shoots and misses. And the foul going to be called against Lure. Puts the first one up and missed it off the front of the rim. Given only their third interception. Puts the free throw up and missed it. The rebound pulled down by Becky Halsey. And Coach Dean's off the bench and playing. He wanted to push off against Amy Reed on the inside. None was ever called. Right side wing, Wood River a chance to get within two. Lure, 15-footer, won't shoot. Gives it off now to Robbins. Robbins to Halsey. Halsey right side of the key. Pulls it over her head. Then we'll give it to Boxstatter. She'll fire and miss. Rebound Keller. Keller is bumped. No whistle. It's pulled out of there by Amy Reed. Reed will give it off to Dobish. Dobish now gets the Wood River extended two-guard front. They pulled their two guards out to put a little more pressure on Dobish. Now they'll fall back to their 2-3. Gibbon going to play for the final shot of the half. 20-16. Lady Bucks on the basketball. Only 14 seconds left here. Amy Reed with it now in the area between the circles along the right side. Dribbles it towards the baseline. Gives it to Athena Sykes. Sykes shoots, misses. Rebound to Bleach with 4 seconds left. She fires. And Bleach gets the baseline jumper at the buzzer. And we have got ourselves a horse race at halftime. It is Gibbon 22, Wood River 16. We'll come back to Kearney Senior High School in just a moment or two. Ball is Powers for the Lady Eagles. Cross court to Boxstatter. Left side baseline to Halty. She'll give it out to Robbins. Robbins beyond the three-point line. Goes baseline to Boxstatter. Lob down to Halty. Halty takes it down, shoots and misses. Rebound taken down by Robbins, and she puts it in. Robbins with the putback basket. Wood River back to within 4. It's 22-18. Dobish in the backcourt for Gibbon. Long lead pass to Keller. Keller across the timeline to Danielle Bailey. Bailey right side perimeter. Pulls it back out top now to Dobish. Dobish with the right side perimeter off at the high post to Bailey. Back to Dobish, who comes around her. Dobish with it, area between the circles. To Reed at the high post. Back to Dobish. Lob down to Keller. Nice entry pass. Keller takes it down, shoots and scores it. Great little lob pass from Dobish to Keller. Ginger shoots and scores. She has 14 of Gibbon's 24. It's a 24-18 ball game. 7:05 left to go here in the third quarter. Left side wing Boxstatter gives it off to Robbins. Robbins with it around the perimeter. Out top to Powers. Powers with the top of the circle. Powers stops there, picked up her dribble and gives it to Boxstatter. Gibbon staying in that man-for-man. Left side wing with the basketball is Robbins. Baseline to Powers. Out top to Haldy. That perimeter passing game for Wood River. Down low, Robbins shoots and scores. Nikki Robbins puts it in from in the paint. 24-20. A 4-point basketball game. Against the pressure across the timeline. Danielle Bailey takes down the pass from Dobish. Cliche foul. Gets up and now will reset the offense. Dobish with it in the area between the circles. Left side baseline Bailey. A couple of dribbles. 10-footers on the way and in. Danielle Bailey gets the jump shot to go down for the baseline. 26-20. Gibbon holding on to that 6-point cushion. And Boxstatter will work it up and across the timeline. Boxstatter, left side corner, gives it to Robbins. Robbins out top to Halty at the high post. Left side key. Goes left side baseline to Powers. Down low, Robbins shoots an off-balance one that misses. Basketball is on the floor and picked out by Ginger Keller. Keller with the rebound will hand it back to Dobish. 26-20 your score. 5:55 to go in the third quarter. Left side wing, Bleach. Bleach will fire a 15-footer and she'll hit it. Amy Bleach hits the 15-footer. And Gibbon has opened up an 8-point lead. Wood River sagging so much to the inside. That 15-footer from the left side is wide open. Danielle Bailey just hit one, and now Amy Bleach has added another. Right side wing, Becky Halty. Out top to Harders. Right side wing, Boxstatter. Looking inside for Halty. Now to Powers. Cross court to Harders. Left side of the key. She'll give it to Halty. Wants to drive. Instead kicks it out into the corner to Powers. Powers out top with it to Boxstatter. Boxstatter dribbles it towards the middle of the floor and hands it cross court to Harders. Harders at the free throw line. No shot. She'll give it off to Robbins. To Powers. Powers traveled with the basketball. Terry Powers turned it over, and Coach Dietz of Wood River wants a timeout. 5:14 to go in the third quarter. Wood River will call a timeout. Gibbon on top, 28-20, and we'll come back in 60 seconds.
If you're involved with agriculture, then
Bleach will inbound the basketball to Dobish. Then back to Bleach within the area between the circles. Amy Bleach dribbles it on the right side wing to Danielle Bailey, right side baseline. Cross court to Dobish. Bad pass over the way by Halty. It's off to the races. Halty versus Reed. Halty will lay it up and miss it. Rebound boxed at her, and she puts it in. 28-22. Diamond in one press now by Wood River. Dobish double team. Dobish in the backcourt. Reach-in foul is going to be called against Terry Mowers. At Wood River in that diamond in one press, they extended their two-guard front off their 2-3. They pressured the basketball as they come into the half court. Bleach shoots it inside. Keller, nice pass. Ginger post up, shoots and misses. Rebound is going to be pulled out of there by Halty. 4 minutes, 32 seconds to go. The Boxstatter. Wood River a chance back to within 4. Boxstatter right side of the key. Onto the wing to Halty. Halty will give it off at the high post to Robbins. Lob inside. Halty takes it down and scores. Halty over Keller, and it's a 4-point game, 28-24. Bleach into Dobish. Dobish within the backcourt, double team to Danielle Bailey. Bailey with it to the Lady Buff, still in the backcourt to Dobish. Dobish across the timeline just in time to Amy Bleach. Right side wing Bleach. Fires a little lob pass to Keller. Keller is fouled. Either Halty here. Keller right side perimeter. Keller looks inside and now puts down her dribble, then clears it back out top to Reed. Amy Reed with it on the right side perimeter. Goes to Bleach on the wing. To Dobish, top of the circle. Back to Bleach. Bleach looks inside. Lobs it to Keller. Keller is fouled by Halty. And on Becky Halty, her third personal. And on Wood River, third as a team. So Gibbon just biting the bullet and muscling it inside to Ginger Keller. For Wood River, Lur and Van Winkle will check in. And replace whom? Replace Robbins and Powers. 3:45 to go, third quarter, 28-24. Wood River yet to go to the line. Gibbon's been there 14 times. Inbounds pass, Dobish out top to Bleach. Left side, high key, or high post area, into the lane to Keller. Takes it down, puts a shot up. It won't go, but she's bumped and fouled. It's on Halty, and Becky Halty has drawn her fourth personal. That's big news for Wood River. Halty's fourth personal. Wood River's fourth as a team. And to the free throw line, Ginger Keller to shoot two. Missed it. On the way, and it's in. 15 in the game for Ginger Keller. 29-24. Defenses have dominated. Boxstatter against the pressure by Dobish. Will bring it up and across the timeline. Boxstatter with the area between the circles. Goes left side wing to Van Winkle. Lobs it down low to Boxstatter. Boxstatter is fouled. It will be Powers. Powers onto the wing to Boxstatter. Right back to Powers. Powers is fouled by Dobish on a reach-in. And on Felicia Dobish, her first personal, and Gibbon picks Powers for Wood River. Right side wing to Boxstatter. At the high post to Lur. Lur will give it off to Harders at the free throw line. To Boxstatter, who comes around her. Back to Harders. Harders, 17-footer. No, she won't take it. To Lur. Off now to Powers. Back to Harders. Lob down low is deflected by Bailey and taken out by Dobish. Dobish for Gibbon will bring it up and across the timeline. The dribble. Dobish now will stop and give it off right side wing to Reed. Reed to Keller in the corner. To Dobish. Bleach across the lane. Keller. Keller is fouled by either Harders or Lur. Scores it. Off the front of the rim, and then she got the kind roll. It dropped, and it's in. So 17 in the game for Ginger Keller. 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. 7-point Gibbon advantage. Left side wing with the basketball, Robbins. To Van Winkle on the wing. Back to Robbins. Down the lane. Shoots in and out. Rebound to Keller. Keller then for Gibbon will hand it to Dobish. 2 minutes, 37 seconds to go. Gibbon the 7-point advantage. Long lead pass. Deflected by Keller, but taken down by Bailey. Then Bailey will give it back to Dobish. 2.5 minutes to go. Baseline jumper, Reed. Up and in. Amy Reed gets the big baseline jumper. 33-24. Gibbon by 9. 2:20 to go in the third period. With the basketball middle of the floor for Wood River, Robbins. Gives to Powers. Left side, Van Winkle. Down low to Lur. Back to Van Winkle. Back to Lur. Lur turns, shoots, and misses. Rebound is pulled out high by Robbins. Robbins for Wood River. Wants to reset the pattern. Goes cross court now to Powers. 2 minutes to go. Under 2 minutes. Left side wing Lur. Out top to Harders. Harders will give it to Robbins on the run. Puts a shot up and in. Boy, tough shot by Nikki Robbins. It off the front of the basket and bounced in. Minute 45 to go. 33-26. Wood River staying in that full court pressure. Dobish across the timeline to Reed. Reed down the lane. Goes to Bailey. Bailey baseline jumper is in. Danielle Bailey from Amy Reed for the basket. A minute and a half to go, third quarter, 35-26. That time Gibbon broke the press perfectly and executed the 3-on-2 and closed it down with the easy baseline jumper by Bailey. Minute 22 to go. Left side wing, now right side wing. Harders. With it is Robbins. Fires a 10-footer and hits it. Nikki Robbins heating up. She has 8 here in the third quarter. It's a 35-28 basketball game. Dobish against the full court pressure. Long pass to Reed. Reed will pick it up. Go left side wing, and then I'll bring it back out to Bleach. Bleach double dribbled the basketball. Point 35-28. Gibbon lead. Wood River with a basket can get to within 5. With it, right side wing, Boxstatter shoots the shot that will not go in. She's pushed from behind by Dobish as she came across the lane. That time Wood River passed the ball into the corner to third quarter. 35-28 is your score. Boxstatter's free throws up and in. Third point of the night for Boxstatter. Wood River's first free throw goes down for him. Next attempt by Boxstatter is up and in. 4 in the game for Boxstatter. Wood River back to within 5 at 35-30. Amy Bleach gives it into Jill Bleach. Amy Bleach in the backcourt up and across the timeline. Excellent ball handling, breaks the press. And then gives it off to Jill Bleach. The Wood River fans wanted a palming call. Jill Bleach, left side wing, Amy Bleach. Corner to Danielle Bailey. Bailey trapped in the corner, gives it out top to Jill Bleach. Thought about an 18-footer, turned it down to Amy Reed, right side wing. Lobs it down to Keller. Ginger takes it down, shoots, and almost got it to go in. Drew the foul at the line for a couple. Puts the first one up and cans it. Keller's second is up. It's no good. The basketball is chased down in the corner by Wood River's Lure. Danielle Bailey chased it down and knocked it out of bounds, but Lure did not touch it. Bailey touched it as it went through her hand. Athena Sykes will come on for Gibbon. 31 seconds to go, and Coach Bleach now will protect Ginger Keller from drawing her third personal in the final 31 seconds here of the period. 36-30. With the basketball is Robbins for Wood River. A basket by Wood River, and it'd be a 4-point game going into the final period. On the wing, Van Winkle. Down low to Lure. Lure is double teamed. Shovels it off to Robbins, who shoots and missed it. Robbins gets her own rebound, brings it down across the lane, and then gives it back to Boxstatter. 13 seconds to go here. Boxstatter with the basketball. Left side baseline to Rojas. Gives it off to Lure. Lure will shoot a 15-footer that will go in and out. Basketball is loose on the floor. And we have a bump and a foul on Danielle Bailey. The foul is on Danielle Bailey, her second. And the Lure will hand it into Robbins. Robbins at the buzzer. It'll count if it goes. It does not go. Coach Deep says, where's the foul? None is called. To the final 8 minutes. Gibbon 36, Wood River 30. Back after this. There are 2 lieutenants waiting for you at Buffs. Goes to the final 8 minutes. 36-30 is your count. 36-30 is your score. Gibbon through 3 Buffs on the basketball. It's Amy Bleach, Clecia Dobish, Amy Reed, Danielle Bailey, and Ginger Keller. Danielle Bailey, right side baseline, back out to Bleach. We'll check Wood River's lineup here in a moment. For Wood River, Boxstatter, Robbins, Powers, Lure, and Harders. For the basketball, Dobish. Cross court to Amy Bleach, right side perimeter. Bleach will give it back to Dobish. Dobish back to Bleach. 17-footer by Amy is no good. Rebound. Pulled out high by Boxstatter. Turns and wants to run. Boxstatter with the basketball on the right side. Brings it into the middle of the floor. Boxstatter goes right side wing to Lure. Out top at the high post now. With it is Robbins to Boxstatter. Down low to Lure. Turns and shoots over Keller. Missed it. Rebound comes down on the floor to Amy Reed. Reed then will hand it to Dobish. 7 minutes, 15 seconds to go here. 36-30. Gibbon with a 6-point lead. Dobish up and across the timeline to Lady Buffs. Left side wing to Reed. Back out to Dobish. Back to Reed. Into the corner to Keller. Keller to Dobish. To Bleach. To Dobish. Left side perimeter. Inside Keller. Keller on the baseline. Dribbled it out of bounds. Couldn't quite find the handle on it. Good pressure on the double team by Harders and Lure. 36-30 is your score. A 6-point Gibbon advantage. Gibbon by 6, but Wood River with the hoop here can get back to within 4. This one has all the traffic going right down to the wire. Boxstatter with the basketball. Goes right side wing to Lure. Out top at the high post area with it is Robbins to Boxstatter. Boxsetter along the baseline, lobs it inside. Lure comes down with it. Lure gives it cross court. The shot is up and no good by Harders, and taken down by Keller. And Keller then will hand it off to Dobish. Coach Dietz off the Wood River bench is upset again at the non-call. For the basketball, Amy Bleach, left side wing. Bleach dribbles. Bleach lobs it to Keller. Keller takes it down. Keller fouled. And it's going to be, I think, possibly on Robbins. That's bad news for Wood River. That would be her fourth. It is on Robbins. Nikki Robbins draws her fourth personal. And to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1 will be Gibbons Ginger Keller. That'll bring Becky Halty off of the bench. Neither team has scored yet in the fourth quarter. Free throw by Keller, in and out. Rebound taken out by Powers. Powers then gives to Boxsetter. Boxsetter comes up and across the dividing line. Right side wing gives it to Halty. Halty at the high post to Harders. Harders will give it right side wing to Boxsetter. Right side high post area to Powers. To Harders. Shoots a 13-footer and hits it. Harders' first points of the night. 36-32, a 4-point basketball game. And with it for Gibbon. Dobish up and across the timeline against the pressure. Dobish will hand it to Bleach. Left side baseline to Reed. Amy Reed back out to Bleach. Middle of the floor to Dobish. To Danielle Bailey at the high post. Fires a 10-footer. And it goes in and out. Rebound Keller. She puts it back up. Missed it. Amy Reed had it. And Amy Reed is bumped and fouled. This one is going to be on Nikki Robbins again. And on Nikki Robbins now, this will be her fourth personal. So Robbins has 4 and gets it. To Reed, yes. 8 in the game for Amy Reed, 38-32. 5:38 to go here in this district championship game. The winner heads to state. The loser's season ends here tonight on the floor of the senior high. Right side wing, Van Winkle, cross court. The pass to Harders, deflected by Bailey, but taken out high by Powers. Powers to Van Winkle. Van Winkle with the top of the circle. Goes a couple of dribbles across the lane to Harders. Harders will kick it out to Van Winkle. She'll fire a 12-footer that will go in. Van Winkle gets the basket, 38-34, 5:09 to go. Dobish will get some pressure up and across the timeline. Left side wing to Reed, and Reed can't handle it through her hands. Wood River will get the basketball back and a chance to get within 2. 5:04 to go. 38-34 for Wood River. Lure will check in and come on for Amy Harders and says, Coach, I need a breather, and she'll get one. So it's Halty, Boxstatter, Lure, Van Winkle, and Powers. While for Gibbon, Dobish, Amy Bleach, Keller, Bailey, and Reed. Right side wing Boxstatter into the corner to Halty. Halty gives it to Van Winkle. Van Winkle lobs it to Halty. Stolen away by Keller. And handed back to Dobish. Dobish will bring it up and across the timeline. 4 minutes, 42 seconds to go here. Gibbon just the 4-point advantage, 38-34. Amy Bleach, right side perimeter, middle of the floor to Dobish. Top of the circle, back to Bleach, to Keller, stolen away by Lure. 4.5 minutes to go, 38-34. Gibbon having turnover troubles tonight. And with the basketball across the timeline, right side wing Boxstatter to Halty, to Van Winkle. Van Winkle looks inside, now gives the Boxstatter steal by Dobish, and then Dobish stepped out of bounds, and it will be Wood River's basketball. 4:17 to go here, 38-34, and what has developed into quite a showdown between these two teams. Inbound it will be Halty. Goes into Boxstatter. Boxstatter top of the circle, right side wing Halty. Halty looks inside, now into the wing to Van Winkle. Cross court to Powers. Powers will give it to Boxstatter. Boxstatter with the top of the circle. The Halty free throw line jumper, no good. Yes, it is. She banked it home. Becky Halty banked it home to the free throw line. It makes you wonder. 38-36, long lead pass. Danielle Bailey with the right side wing. Bailey is fouled by Lure, and Bailey will shoot 1 and 1. And on Sydney Lure, her third personal, well over the limit is Wood River. And to the free throw line, Gibbon. Gibbon has gone field goal less. They have not made a basket here in the entire fourth quarter. 4 for 4. Puts the free throw up, and no. Rebound is put out by Lure. And now Wood River a chance to tie. And Boxstatter will bring it up and across the timeline and hold on to your seats in this one. Halty right side wing. At the high post, will give it to Robbins. The Boxstatter from the baseline. Back out top to Powers. Powers around the perimeter to Robbins. Robbins wanted to go into the lane. Now gives it to Halty at the high post. Down low, foul on Bailey. Lure will shoot 1 and 1. And on Danielle Bailey, her third personal. Time. Sydney Lure at the free throw line. Puts it up and puts it in. Third point of the night for Lure, and now a chance to tie 38-37 by a single point Gibbon. But Wood River can tie here. Lure's bonus opportunity is up, and it is no good. Rebound to Keller. Lady Bucks hold on to their one-point advantage at the 3:22 mark of the fourth quarter. Felicia Dobish with it to the backcourt. Up and across the timeline against Lure's pressure. Left side wing to Reed. Back out to Dobish. And Gibbon wants a timeout. They get a timeout. 3 minutes, 14 seconds to go. It's Gibbon 38, Wood River 37. We'll come back in 60 seconds. Schooler Grayler over Wood River. Box setter Robbins, Halty, Powers, and Lure. With the basketball is Dobish against the Wood River zone. Left side wing to Bleach. Bleach looks inside, nothing there, back out to Dobish. Gibbon may be very deliberate now with their passing game. They don't have to shoot, they can milk that clock. 2 minutes, 57 seconds to go here. Bleach to the baseline, is trapped, gets it out top to Dobish. Dobish with it for Gibbon around the perimeter with the pass. And stops now, gives it back to Bleach, left side perimeter. 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Amy Bleach will kick it out to Dobish. Dobish with it in the area between the circles to Reed. Reed, right side baseline, tried to go inside to Danielle Bailey. It's loose on the floor, a tie-up, and the arrow is pointing Wood River's direction. Bailey, the pass came off Bailey's hands and was tied up by a Gibbon and Wood River girl. 2:35 to go. Wood River with a basket could take a lead. 38-37 under the 2.5-minute mark. Left side high post Halty. Halty with it for Wood River. Will pull it out top now to Boxstatter. We're down to 2 minutes, 22 seconds. At the high post, they give it to Robbins. Robbins wants to drive. Robbins cut off and will give it back now to Powers. Powers with it in the area between the circles. Down to 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Back to Boxstatter, who comes around her to Halty. Pass is stolen away by Keller. Big defensive play by the All-Stater for the Lady Bucks. And we're at the 2 minute, 2 second mark. 38-37. Bleach with the basketball in the front court. Bleach will give it back now to Dobish. Under 2 minutes, a minute 55. Reed, right side wing, looks inside, gives it back to Dobish. Given a 1-point lead, Lady Bucks don't have to shoot the basketball. Wood River's going to have to come out and maybe play man for man. Amy Bleach, left side perimeter. Back out top to Dobish. A minute 42 to go here. Bleach inside, looked there, nothing there, and gives it back to Dobish. Back to Bleach, perimeter passing. Amy Bleach to the baseline, cut off and gives it back out to Dobish. Dobish dribbling around the perimeter. Clecia Dobish will give it back to Danielle Bailey, who then hands it to Clecia Dobish. Now remember, Wood River without the basketball can't call a timeout to stop the clock. Amy Bleach with the basketball in the area between the circles to Danielle Bailey. Bailey to Reed, a minute 15 to go. Gibbon sitting on the basketball and a 1-point, 38-37 lead. A minute 12 to go. Wood River thinking about coming out. A foul, a bump on Powers, her fourth, and Bleach's zone defense. 70 seconds to go. 38-37. Dobish for 1-1. First is up and missed. Rebound will come down now. Come down to Wood River's Robbins. She handed the Boxstatter. 63 seconds to go. 38-37, and Coach Dietz of Wood River wants a timeout. His girls don't see it yet. Halty will give it to Robbins. Into the corner to Boxstatter. Coach Dietz screaming for a timeout. And we have a foul on Ginger Keller with 52 seconds left. And to the free throw line to shoot 1-1. First lead since the first quarter. We have a timeout. Gibbon. 52 seconds left. 38-37. Gibbon by a point.
Of Gibbon is your one-stop shopping headquarters for 468-5645 or 468-5670.
Eagles have not done that in 3 years through numerous matchups. And now Halty, if she can hit both ends of a 1-1 opportunity, could certainly further the Wood River cause. 1-1. Halty has not been to the line tonight. She has 8 points. Free throw is on the way, and no good. Too strong. Rebound is pulled out of there by Wood River. Shot by Powers, no good. Pulled down by Halty. She puts it up and in. Wood River a 1-point lead, 39-38 with 40 seconds to go here. For Gibbon, Dobish coming across the timeline to Bleach, and Gibbon will call a timeout. Amy Bleach wanted to call a timeout, now they won't. 30 seconds to go. Dobish, left side wing, inside Keller. Ginger had it, it's out of bounds, a tie-up. The arrow is pointing Gibbon's way. 26 seconds to go. 26 seconds to go, 39-38. Now Gibbon will call a timeout. Woo! This one is going down to the final shot. You can count on it. Seconds to go here. Bleach will inbound the basketball. 39-38. Bleach to inbound it for Gibbon. Into the corner to Keller. To Reed. Back to Bleach. Bleach lobs it down to Keller. It's taken away by Lure. And now Wood River a chance to give here perhaps the upset in the making. 20-1 Gibbon trails Wood River 15-5. The Lady Eagles, and a big 1-1 for Nikki Robbins. Puts it up and missed it. It went up high off the side of the basket and fell straight through. It looked like she had missed it badly. It went off the side of the basket, went straight up and fell through, and those are the things that really, really make you wonder if you're a favorite and the underdog has got you. Next one by Robbins can give Gibbon a three-point lead. Does. Now Gibbon has to hit a three-point basket to tie. The basketball will go into Reed to Bleach. 17 seconds left. Amy Bleach with the basketball, left side perimeter. Looks inside to Keller. Ginger Keller takes it down, shoots, and it won't go for her. 11 seconds to go. It's an offensive foul on Keller. And Keller is fouled out of the ball game, and that might just about do it. Offensive foul called on Ginger Keller, and that will just about end it. 41-38, 11 seconds to go. And on Ginger Keller, his fifth personal, she is out of the ball game. She fouls out at the 11-second mark, and now the upset is just about complete. 11 seconds to go. Keller is finished. I don't know if Ginger's aware of that now. She is, and she's going, come on, guys, we can still do it. Ginger Keller's fifth personal. She finishes with 18 points. It looks like there might be a new C1 state champion this year, 11 seconds away. The Lady Buffs have got to pull a rabbit out of their hat here. Halty will inbound it, gets it into Lure. Lure will get the box at her, 8 seconds to go. And at center, Amy Bleach said, I had to foul her, Dad. She turned to Coach Larry Bleach, and now they want to know whether that was an intentional foul or not. This is going to be a big call on whether or not it was an intentional foul. Boxstatter is shaken up near center court. She says she's okay. And Boxstatter says, I'm okay, Coach. Let me shoot the free throws. So 7 seconds to go. Now, was it an intentional call or not? The foul is on Amy Bleach. I don't think it's an intentional foul. It's going to be a 1-and-1. So to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1 will be Boxstatter for Wood River. If she hits one, it's over. Turn out the lights because it is over. 7 seconds to go. If she misses a free throw, Gibbon can still get a three-point shot to tie. 7 seconds to go, 41-38. Jenny Boxstatter at the free throw line where she's 2 for 2 tonight. Jenny Boxstatter, the 5'6" junior, and Coach Bleach Gibbon will call his final timeout. 7 seconds to go. We've got one of their better free throw shooters, Jenny Boxstatter, at the line to shoot 1-and-1. Even if she misses, Gibbon has to take it the length of the court, fire a three-point basket just to tie. So everything in the Eagles' direction here. 7 seconds to go, 41-38. At the line, Boxstatter, if she hits one, it's over. Boxstatter's free throw is on the way, and no good. Rebound down to Reed. Off to Dobish. A three-pointer will tie. Clecia Dobish to Jill Bleach. Bleach to Reed. Reed three-pointer at the buzzer. Miss. Amy Reed three-pointer at the buzzer. Miss. And Wood River wins it by a final score of 41-38. That has set off a wild celebration by the purple and white of Wood River. The Lady Eagles with a 16-5 record will move into the Class C1 State Championship Tournament next week, while the Gibbon High School Lady Buffaloes see their season end at 20-2. And a classic matchup tonight here from Kearney Senior High School. The upset is complete. It's Wood River 41, Gibbon 38. Back to recap it after this.
C17 champions, District C17 champions, the Wood River Eagles. Congratulations to Good Rapids State.
Nathan, smile. Who's number one?